So, hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope some of you guys doing okay. It's me back again, Rashida. And this time I'm gonna see if I can talk about. I guess I'm having a hard time getting famous on YouTube. And as well, I think I'm. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting. I don't think I'm having a hard time. I think maybe I just don't know how to. That's maybe what it is. How to really put myself out there to get famous. I think that's what the situation is. But I'm just gonna tell you to give you guys a little snap down because you guys heard me tell you a story about my ex already. Who literally says to me, "Oh, I'm gonna marry you," and da da da, and that didn't work out. He's lies, He was just a liar. And talking about, oh, he's gonna wait. Then he went on saying he's gonna what? Wait on God and whatever. Till this day, he's still waiting on God and never got married. Yeah, good luck to that guy. That guy was nothing but a liar. Anyway, I'm back again telling you another story. So I met another guy. Okay? Now I kinda like this guy. I ain't gonna lie, he ain't perfect, but I kinda like this one, right? So he was like, oh, I'm gonna marry you again, right? I meet this one, he says he's gonna marry me, right? I guess what I did? Fall for the same shit again. I had a major marriage issue. At the time, I'm talking about then, not now. Now I don't have a marriage issue. Then I had a marriage issue. I kind of moved on from the marriage problem. No, I don't care if I get married. Married is not really something I care for now. Like, then, so I end up falling for, he said, oh, this new guy I met, he was like, oh, I'm gonna marry you and whatever, whatever. And tell you the truth, I'm not saying he was a liar, he wasn't. But I think what happened was that I had the wrong thing on my mind. Instead of me being in the relationship, I'm thinking, you know what? Let me just focus on relationship. I'm just focused on the wrong thing in my mind. I'm focused on marriage when I should be focused on the relationship. So then when stuff start going bad, it was because I end up working and I was not making so much money. And what happened was I needed help, and he had lived with his parents and needed help, and he lived with his parents. And I was telling him, come, let me and you get a 1 bedroom and you and I can help each other. That's what I was telling him. Because at the time I was struggling on my own, and I didn't really have no help. So I was like, come, let me and you get our own place, and you know and see if me and you can make it, because I'm kind of out here on my own struggling, right? And that's what I was saying at the time. And he was like, no, he has to stay with his parents because his parents need help. I was like, yeah, and I can help your parents and whatever. I would have been there with him, helping his parents and whatever, but he didn't want to leave his parents' house. So that was the issue. He didn't want to leave his parent and get moving and get a place with me. He wanted to stay with his parent. And I was like, I was trying to move on from the old marriage thing at the time too. So, and stuff like that. But to make the long story short, he didn't want to leave his mom. I believe that he did want to marry me. He did, but he didn't want to leave his parents. And at he moving, at he said, okay, yeah, let me move in and give me the money, and we get the money together and move and get the place. Me and him would have still been there. Me and the guy would have still been there. But then, like I said, he didn't want to leave his parents, so he ended up staying, and it didn't work out anyway. It didn't work out anyway because I kind of had an issue with certain things that was going on. I had an issue with relationships. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a whole relationship problem, not just me, just in general. In my family, we have an old marriage problem. A lot of us is not married in my family, but that's not really a big thing anyway. I'm not against marriage at all. It's just things just didn't work out. And that doesn't make somebody a bad person because something didn't work out. It doesn't make them a bad person. The marriage thing didn't work out for me. I was trying to do it that way. Oh, wait on marriage, even though I wasn't always that godly and a saint or whatever. But I was trying to say, let me wait, but that didn't work out for me in a good way anyway. It just didn't work out for me. It works out for other people, but it didn't work out for me. But I'm not against anybody. I'm not against anyone. That just was something that didn't work out for me. But what can I say? For whoever it worked out for, that's good. I'm not against them. you know. But the guy just didn't want to leave his parents, you know. His mom and his dad helped him, and he didn't want to leave them, you know. So I was on my own, and that didn't really work out. But now I'm kind of in a different situation. Now I'm still doing my thing, but I'm not dependent on anybody, you know. Whether stuff work out or don't work out, I don't care. I just do my own thing and try to better my own self. So it's what it is. And my mind ain't focused on the wrong thing anymore. My mind just focused on whatever thing. And marriage is not really a priority for me right now. So that's just not even a priority. I'm not trying. They're trying to force me to marry somebody, but that's a no. I'm not trying to let nobody force me to get married. That's not the goal for me right now. Anything with marriage is not no. I'm not letting nobody force me or anything, because I think that's something demonic that keep attacking me constantly over the years. Something with marriage, something demonic just keep coming up, and I don't like that. That's just something demonic that's always trying to lead me astray. And my goal is not marriage. I don't care to get married. And you know, just be careful. A lot of people want to get married, but just be careful. Don't be too much in a rush, and don't make your mindset be too much on that. You know, just saying it to other people. People can comment below if they want or whatever they want, but just be mindful. You don't need to be in a rush to get married. You know, that didn't work out for me, but that don't mean it won't work out for you guys. You know, just like me, I always want to be a singer. That was something I wanted to do, and I'm bad. I'm very pissed off. I'm pissed off because I wish I had like the good vocals, like baby, 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 baby. I wish I had those vocals. Baby, 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 baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be a singer, like, I'm pissed off. You know? But I'm just saying, to each his own. But I'm just saying, if sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't. You know, whether it's the music thing or whether it's the marriage thing or whether it's just life itself. Everything work out differently for everybody. So at the end of the day, just keep the faith. My situation was not bad. The guy's not a bad person. He just didn't want to leave his mom. And he's not a bad person at the end of the day. I don't hate him. I think maybe he did want to marry me. My mindset was just in the wrong place. But at the end of the day, that's his parents, and you gotta respect that. So, and at the end of the day, he's not even evil. He's a good guy. He cares for me, so I'm fine with him. You know, I meet another guy and he's nice too, so I'm kind of okay with certain people. You know. So, you know, if you got a story about a relationship or a comment about somebody who cares for you, then, you know, or somebody who used to care for you, they didn't really do you all that bad, then put a comment down, you know. I mean, some people love me and they didn't do me all that bad. So I'm not going to say anything evil about people. That Asian American guy, he was the worst one. But some people I've met so far, that's good. They didn't do me all that bad. So, but if you guys have some story, share y'all story with me. Comment below and let me hear y'all story, because I want to hear. Alright, so comment on Rashida channel. You know, Rashi, comment on my channel. I want to hear some of you guys' relationship story. Alright, or just story in general. I'll listen to them. I'll read the comments.